Zambak.
Time, my friend.
It's a Zambak.
I don't know the right. What's not the right? That thing, it's a magoya. A real magoya.
So, probably, let me not use race in this instance. Marona is this lady at work, né?
Yeah.
This guy, our friend was here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he takes out the Zambak, Mara the green one, and then he starts Webster. He starts putting it on his thing, and that lady looks at her face like him fun. He's like, "Are you putting an antiseptic on your laps? How do you put an antiseptic?
What?
I get antiseptic in this thing. Yeah, antiseptic guy. No, I generally didn't like Zambak. Mara, I don't like the green one per se. Mara, I'll use this one.
Is it an antiseptic?
Is it an antiseptic?
I don't know. It's the first time I'm hearing about it.
It contains paraffin wax, gum rosin, petroleum jelly. I said
Give us a link.
Yeah.
Micro wax, red colorant or egg because the red one.
Yeah.
And some cherry flavor mineral oil.
Zambak green is sunlight bar.
Sunlight bar.
I go to pita kayo, no tlapa kayo, no.
Sunlight green bar.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, I use it to buy. So don't.
So
say
Speedy, you don't know.
Oh, okay. And then put Vaseline on.
No, I don't put Vaseline, but I use green bar salt.
Is it living now?
Yeah.
You know,
And I use it
it's
to paint the
yeah, and happy on so.
Yeah, and you know when I was in high school, we used to use it as our face thing. It's a lightener.
Any?
Yes, face lightening.
Sunlight.
Yes.
Green.
Yes. If you take it,
Yeah.
like, obviously a bit wet, you put it on your skin. It's a skin lightener. Like as time goes by, you start noticing that you're getting skin lightening.
Let's get into the show.
How are you, Madibeng?
I'm good, Wena.
You're Wena. We haven't done conversations with Kim and Kwaledi
Webster.
in so long.
Oh, okay. What happened? Where were you?
Traveling.
Who's traveling again?
Yeah.
Okay, so were you
And
the
I
problem?
apologize
No,
for
Mara, no. I can't blame you on this.
You
I think-
promised to come that side,
Yeah.
but I think things just didn't happen.
Yeah,
But you know what?
the way they had to happen. Yeah.
But you know what I like? I also appreciate is the fact
Yeah.
that we are not scheduled.
Yes.
If we were scheduled, we were going to fail our listeners miserably.
Yeah.
But hopefully they didn't miss us that much.
This episode, 3.
Only 3.
Only 3.
Oof. It felt like we did a lot of work. Maybe because we talk a lot behind.
Ne? Yeah,
Yes.
behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, welcome back. We are back.
Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah.
And we are
Hey,
pushing.
we've got kids walking around.
Yeah, we are at a very nice place. What do they call it?
Madibeng.
Madibeng.
This is my home.
Madibeng. I like.
When Madibeng heals.
Madibeng.
No man, asa makaunyan ni kare whether yar makaunyan.
No, so Makaunyan, I think it's almost the just district or something.
area,
or something of that sort.
Because I saw the sign Makaunyan when I was coming.
Yeah, Makaunyan is as you go further. Ne?
Yeah. Klepgat, Lepeng, whatsoever.
Okay, but this
So it's
section
section.
is
This
Madibeng.
section is Madibeng.
Oh,
Yeah.
Who are you?
okay.
Who's this guy?
He's
Who's this guy?
I'm the ghost guy.
You don't have ghost people, yeah. Hey, we don't have ghost people, yeah. For this podcast, we do not have ghost people. Sorry. You'll be your own ghost guy. We don't have ghost people, yeah. Mara, welcome.
Welcome, yes, and thank you.
Yeah, I'm
for
glad to see you.
hosting me. I'm happy to see you guys. You
Yeah.
know, I was missing you.
Yeah. No, so maybe let me officially do it. So that's my little brother.
Yes.
Hi everyone.
Yeah, that's my little brother. We're home, so he's joining us. We had a celebration yesterday, so I mean, yeah. We said let's use it, and then welcome. This is how we do our podcast, by the way.
That's nice.
I've
I've
been
been
taking some pictures and stuff like that.
yeah, because I've been seeing you guys since episode 1. You guys are really doing great, eh?
Is it?
Thank you.
Beautiful. I like episode 1. It's
Did you enjoy it?
very much
Yeah, that was our first episode.
nice. Yo, it looked like you guys had like 10 years experience.
Wow.
So
No, Mara, you must go listen how the conversation started.
Yes.
Yeah, we had our conversation started in that bus.
In that bus, yes. And to this day, it's still going. And I appreciate that it's going.
Yeah. Hey, I must tell you the story. I says, Mara, hey, we're going off topic in terms of
Okay.
what I talk about. No, Mara,
Yeah.
I have to tell you the story. So when you talk about that bus,
Yeah.
that
The fun
bus, that company, I can't
Yes.
mention names or else
Yes.
that's what you want.
Yes.
So I went to bushfire
Yes. In Mozambique.
Swaziland.
Swaziland.
In
Yes,
Swaziland.
Swaziland.
Yeah. And I mean, we had the whole experience and stuff. Mara, the guy
Yeah.
offered me food, breakfast, lunch, dinner.
Did you tell him that we didn't?
Hey, the guy was sitting with us. It's like cool guy.
Oh, ne?
Cool guy. People's person.
Yeah.
He gave me even VIP access to certain places.
That's good. No, that's
Cool
good.
guy. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. Very, very
We must
cool guy.
push. I think the concept works. It just
Yeah?
needs to,
Yeah.
polish here and there.
Polish
But
it and
I think it works.
Yeah. Mara, thank you very much. Kwaledi.
Okay.
Kim Laura.
Conversations.
And
And
you've
our
got-
Webster, Bato. How can we forget our
Oh,
Webster?
DJ Webster.
Hi,
Hey, Mara is a
DJ
bit
Webster.
down today.
No, it's not down.
Is it?
It's the alcohol.
Wait, thank you. When?
Maban, barik.
Yesterday when I left, I'm like, I'll see you tomorrow. It's like, hey, not tomorrow, I'll be finished. But I'm glad he's here.
He's here. Thanks,
he's
Webster.
doing
We
what he
appreciate
does all the time.
Yeah.
Look,
So,
man,
yeah.
we've got a lot of things happening in South
To
Africa.
talk about, yeah.
A lot of things.
Okay.
The main one is the beef between South Africa and Nigeria.
Wait again, you know, when we talk about, did you see my two Nigerian friends yesterday?
I saw people dressed up in Nigerian
Yeah.
clothes,
No.
but I don't know
No.
them.
Webster, you fine? Oh, okay. Webster is doing stuff. No, so yesterday I had two of my Nigerian friends.
I saw one with the Nigerian.
Yeah. They had like
Just,
Nigerian attire and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, very cool guy. I've got good relationships with them.
With Nigeria.
Yeah, very, very good relationships.
And I think at some point you posted that you were eating jollof with
Yeah.
rice and
I don't know if it was jollof rice, Mara. My friend, and he knows himself, mixed some fish with some curry stuff and all of that.
Yeah.
That's what they did. So that's what they did. People are getting lost. Yeah. Mara,
Yeah.
that's what was happening.
Yes.
So no, when I say that was happening, I'm talking about my two Nigerian friends. They were here yesterday. I invited them. We have good relationships.
Yeah.
Even during the World Cup, not the World Cup. What were we playing? The Africa Cup of Nations.
Yeah.
We were watching the games together. Was it Africa Cup of Nations? Yeah. And
Kef.
Okay.
Kef.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fun. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's-
what's happening?
What's happening is Nigerians are beefing with South Africans because over Chidimma, who went into the.
Who's Chidimma? Sorry, I'm sorry. I don't follow. Ne?
Yeah.
I don't follow.
Okay, let me just give you
Yeah,
a brief.
give it- yeah.
I wasn't following the story so much.
Yeah.
But Chidimma happens to be a 23 years old girl
Yeah.
who is a divorcee.
Yeah, you need to unlock this thing. Sorry.
Okay,
Yeah.
she's a divorcee and she's half Nigerian, half South African, allegedly.
Where does she live?
I would assume she's in South Africa.
Oh, okay.
I have a question, sorry.
Born here.
That's what she says, but the father says he came to South Africa 10 years ago. But she's 23. So it's just there's just a juicy story happening there.
Around the whole thing.
Around the whole thing. But here's the thing, here's the funny thing. A lot of
okay.
our celebrities, yes, you'll come in. A lot of our celebrities, Peltusi, Lerato Khanyago, Tyler recently, they are in defense of Chidimma. You know, and
Tyler's
tweeted
the Grammy Award winner lady.
Yes,
Yeah. Hey, sorry for my
very
ignorance.
nice, beautiful
I
lady.
don't follow, but yeah.
And she says, I will always stand with South Africa. I just feel, regardless of the opinions, she was bullied, and that's what I don't stand for.
Chidimma was bullied.
That's what she's saying.
Yeah.
She's saying that we bullied Chidimma. And I mean, who cheated who? Because Chidimma's father says he came in South Africa 10 years ago. Chidimma has a Nigerian name, but she claims that she's South African born citizen, right? To a South African woman and a Nigerian dad, right?
What does
And
so
she's
if she was born?
23,
Yeah.
and she's a divorcee.
Yeah.
She's contesting for Miss South Africa. So there's a lot of
So if
Chidimma.
Chidimma, so Chidimma is South African.
No.
No, she's not.
Have you heard the story?
No.
Yeah.
No, she's not South African.
What do you mean? Where was she born?
There's still no idea, but there's an identity theft
Yeah.
by the mother. Like it's
Yeah. I'm not
juicy
getting involved.
story.
Is that wait? Is that fact?
Yes.
Let's not get ourselves in
Yes,
trouble.
it is a fact. Home Affairs actually issued a statement
Yeah.
to say that they've got evidence, prima facie
Yeah,
evidence
yeah.
that supports that there's identity theft with regards to Chidimma's household, family, and everything.
Is it?
Yes.
So
So she withdrew from the run.
And you know what's the tricky
oh,
part?
so she has withdrawn now.
Yeah, but only it's happening today. By the way, I'm sleeping there by Menlyn, and it's happening
Oh,
there
where
by
is sleeping Menlyn?
A long story, but yes, I'm sleeping there in Menlyn.
With who?
Hey, boy!
Oh, okay. No. I didn't know. Wabona, Webster.
Okay, I
No,
did
she-
get a boyfriend. I've got a boyfriend now.
You got one.
I've got a boyfriend, Madibeng. Focus.
Okay.
Yes, let's talk about Chidimma.
We're getting off topic, Webster. I didn't know all of these things. We're getting off topic,
No,
man.
sorry,
Okay.
I didn't tell you, my friend.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the friends with you.
Yay!
So you've moved on.
This story is more interesting than the.
Yeah, then Chidimma's story now.
I mean, Gina ke fedile.
Now I don't want to know about this Chidimma character. Now I want to know about. Yeah,
thing.
Marinkis. Let's continue the Chidimma story so we
Yeah,
don't get
so
off topic.
Chidimma's story, it's a complicated story, but it's also not something short of what Nigerians sometimes, not all of them, are doing to South Africa. I mean, they're stealing identities. They're coming.
No.
in illegally.
No.
Not all
wait.
of them.
Okay.
Not all of
Okay,
them,
okay.
but most.
Okay.
They carry out all these illegal activities in South Africa. Now, it is offensive to some of them, you know, especially those that are legal or they're just in Nigeria and not, coming to our country to see how their child is being treated. But at the end of the day, as South Africans, do we just sit and say, no, shame, her parents wronged her? You know, I mean, for me, it's the audacity. She knew.
Marano,
Even
are
the
taking sides
family.
already?
I'm
No,
South
but
African. I'll stand with South Africans.
she's taking sides based on facts. Remember, Home Affairs has confirmed that
Yes.
someone's child out there for 23 years didn't have a life because her identity was stolen,
No,
and
actually,
it's a big
they
thing.
stole a woman's identity.
Yeah, Mar, okay,
And
wait
gave
a
it
minute.
to-
Wait. Let's be honest and fair about it.
Yes.
And I'm standing up for whether South African or Nigerian. It's not why are we making it a Nigerian thing?
What do you mean?
No, because they're from Nigeria, why are we making it a Nigerian thing?
I think it's because
That's what I'm
currently,
asking.
I think
I
it's
thi-
because
it's that-
currently it's the Nigerians that they're
Yeah.
trending.
No,
I don't think
but-
it's a national thing. But I think you're right. Because
No, 'cause I'm
Nigerians and
asking-
South Africans are beefy.
No, but
Yeah, okay, maybe Nigerians are beefing because of that, but I have no issues against, and I know you guys don't, against anyone outside of South Africa. But why are we making it a Nigerian thing, whereas this is what's her name?
Chidimma.
lady and so forth. Let's focus on them as sharp, maybe them being their original, their dad or whoever is Nigerian, but I just don't get it why now it has to be this uproar.
no, the thing is, how can I put it? You know, the stigma of how most Nigerians have painted Nigeria across the globe. It's not only South Africa. I mean,
Yes,
it's a
it's a
global,
global
thing.
thing.
It's a global thing. And one other thing, that's why I say, look, me, I've been neutral on the situation, but it's not Chidimma's fault. Her parents did her wrong, yes. But Kwaledi, what also bothered me was, are you telling me she didn't know?
Yes. You know,
She didn't know.
even when the suspicions came up.
And you know what's the funny thing? I saw a post of this guy from Nigeria. It's like, no. We as Nigerians, we're not staying with Chidimma because remember in Nigeria there's different tribes. Apparently her first name is it's a different tribe and then her surname is a different tribe. I think Ibu and Yoruba or something. So they were like, no, something doesn't add up because in Nigeria there's different tribes, but her name and surname are two different tribes, you know. And another thing, that's why I said, you know, when this thing started, she should have moved herself out of the pageant because the problem is the arrogance that she brought. That's what made South Africans get so mad and angry, is because her arrogance up until now Home Affairs was like, no man, let's check what's going on. Yeah.
Yeah, I can say. So are we saying official? So has she withdrawn from the
Yeah.
Yes, she did. After the statement that was issued by the Department of Home Affairs.
Yeah.
It was issued. Yes, I do. I can't read the whole statement,
okay.
but it says, for the information we have uncovered thus far, the Department of Affairs can indicate that prima facie reasons exist to believe the fraud and identity theft may have been committed by the person recorded in Home Affairs records as Chidimma Adetshina's mother.
Is this?
Yeah, this is by
From
Home
Home
Affairs.
Affairs?
Yes,
Sure.
It was issued on the 7th. I think for me also, Webster, it's the arrogance, the audacity to continue to look down on a whole country. I don't think that's how we.
But the
we
thing
should
is,
do it.
the funny thing is, I watched this. There's this other professor. I forgot his name. I watched a video explaining, because people have this perception that if a child is born in South Africa, automatically is a South African.
No.
And they said no, it doesn't work like that.
Yeah, I wanted to ask. So
one parent needs to be a South African.
But also when they
Yeah, then
register
that makes
their child,
that makes Chidimma South African.
No, she's not, because her mother's Mozambican. She's not South African.
she's not South African.
Remember?
Also, her mom is not even South African.
They are
Yes.
both parents are not South Africans.
Sure. Okay, that's interesting.
But also, even then, I believe that they need to record.
And the thing is,
because they must give them the birth certificate, right? And that birth certificate must come with. Remember, birth certificate now has the
both
father
and the mother. Yes.
So it's a tedious exercise at the end of the day. I recently visited my old school, right, just to go and speak
Where?
to students. They're in Muleji.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
I actually went there 2 weeks back.
Muleji, when Muleji?
Muleji Mabukelele.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I went there 2 weeks back.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But I told you.
Yeah, I'm saying you must speak to all these people that are in the house today.
Yeah,
Tell
well,
them
but
where
I
you're
told
from.
you, and
No, I
yesterday,
know.
and yesterday I saw Tate Matlala from Muleji Flora,
you
where
know
my
him?
parents come from. Yes, I actually greeted him.
How do you know him?
I
He was
know
a
him.
principal again, or teacher or something.
Hey, but firstly, ke mo tsebela ko kerekeng.
Yeah?
Ko tsene kereke ya bona,
Is it?
International Assemblies of
So
God.
that's my mom's cousin.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're cousins. Very,
I
very
saw
close.
him yesterday and I'm like, hi, Tate Matlala.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay. What is Bulagama again?
No.
Oh.
The MC. Yesterday's MC.
Oh, Motswana.
Joey. Oh, mama. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you sure you're not our family member?
I'm sure.
Like you are coming close. It's like she's coming close to the family, eh?
When we do, I must actually tell my mom how you.
I'm telling
how you. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Ditabanyatwa bit by bit. I'm sure you are Kwalidi's sister.
All right, let's not get off it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just saying.
But okay, I visited my then school, right?
Yeah.
To speak to the kids, and the teachers told me that there are Zimbabweans children that we are fighting for them to get education, because if they don't get educated and they are living in South Africa, they are most likely going to commit crime. But the challenge is they are not South African citizens, so they are doing them a sort of a favor, as in Ubuntu,
Yeah.
you know? Because a child has got no sin,
Yeah.
but the mothers and the fathers must be responsible. But at the end of the day, what do you do as a South African? Do you sit down and say that child is not from South Africa, therefore they're not gonna get education from South Africa? That woman is pregnant, she is not South African, therefore she can't give birth in South African hospitals. And I think this is what Poppy, the current premier of Limpopo, was struggling with
that Poppy-
when she was
Poppy
still,
or something, yeah.
yes, when she was still a minister of health. You know,
Yeah,
she
MEC
did
for health.
indicate.
Yeah. Was
that-
it MEC?
Yeah, she was MEC. She did indicate that we are struggling because Zimbabweans mostly, they come to South Africa to give birth, because in South Africa we've got best facilities.
Yes,
You know,
we do.
so the question then comes to say, what happens to a child?
So if I was born in America and my father or mother were from America, and maybe I'm using America here, but it's okay. And my mom was from here, what does that make me? And my mom was visiting at the time.
I don't know.
Oh,
the
not
laws.
visiting, because visiting might be short. Maybe was working for a period of time. Mara, even not pregnant, and then I was conceived. What does that make me? My mom is from here, South Africa, but my dad is in America.
So what happened?
Technically, do I become an American?
I don't think so.
No, because there was a guy, he's an Angolan, he also
Let me
touched
actually
on
do
this
research.
topic
Yeah?
of how to become a South African, because he says he was here with a study visa, right? And then he met a South African woman, and when they had a child, and he says the process of becoming a South African is a tedious process.
To become a South African?
Yeah, to become a permanent residency.
When you are from outside of
Yes.
But I'm saying when you were born in that country.
When you are born, he says that one parent needs to be a South African.
For you
That
to become
a South African.
So do you automatically then become a South African? Because
Not
when,
auto- well,
I
I don't-
see it with when I had a child, my first, my daughter, when you sign, both of you sign, who's the mother, who's the father?
Yes.
And obviously you put your ID numbers and stuff like that. That's what I'm saying. What does it make the child?
Well,
Doesn't mean we're gonna go around the world making babies
and
somewhere in the
and,
world, hoping they become that nationality.
yeah, because the
But
thing
I
is,
don't think that's how it's supposed to be, because when you're a parent, you put down your ID. Your ID already exists in South African system.
And I need some facts on this thing. Mara,
Yeah, I'm trying to
are you
Google.
getting something?
No, I'm
Yeah.
trying to Google.
Okay.
Maybe.
But I
let's-
believe you're an American.
Eh?
You were born there.
Yeah, I'm sure
Just
those
the
people wanna be
American, you know?
American.
You were born there, man.
Ah, it's
But
not-
now imagine.
I don't think I would survive
Okay, let's
living
talk about the
there.
women
No.
that
I've never
come-
been there, but yeah.
Let's talk about women that come from Zimbabwe and come to South Africa to give birth, because South African facilities have
What?
that.
Yeah.
What does that make their
What does
children?
they make their children? If you are from Zimbabwe, Mozambique,
And remember,
And
our constitution says you have the right to good health.
yes.
You understand?
Yeah.
Humanity
But what does the
first.
constitution say? Does it say
Okay,
every South African
so
or every?
the law is, according to the South African government, you automatically qualify for South African citizenship if you are born in South Africa and at least one of your parents is a South African citizen or a SA permanent residency permit holder.
Oh, so then in this, so it doesn't matter whether father or mother.
Yes,
So
doesn't
Mara,
matter.
in this case of Chidimma, none of the parents are South
Exactly.
African.
Yes.
Mara,
But
this-
the
none of the-
audacity.
So wait,
child
this whole
is-
thing came up when this week.
No, last week, 2 weeks back now. it's
Oh,
trending.
okay. All right. Because
weeks
before,
now.
when it started, when I heard, and I wasn't really interested in the story, it was a matter of fact of Chidimma's mom or dad, I don't know, is South African. So technically,
Apparently,
makes-
they said the mom, but later on they discovered no, she's not even South African.
Mara, does
herself.
Chidimma have a South African ID? Is the question.
She might be having, because there's an identity theft.
Oh, yeah.
Now,
And-
I'm
Yeah.
getting involved in this identity theft. I recuse myself of the topic of identity purely just because I don't know how true it is.
Yeah, but it's there. It's trending.
Yeah, I understand. But
Yeah.
I think Home Affairs, for them to issue out that statement without facts, it would be,
Yeah,
very
definitely.
questionable.
Yeah.
But overall,
No,
that's
so
what's
Mara, you must
happening.
talk about what was happening at the. We still good now, website. You must talk about what was happening at the Olympics. But and maybe
Oh,
maybe
it's a
before you
funny
talk,
story,
no,
really.
before you talk
It
about the
is.
Olympics. Now I try and watch the Olympics.
Yeah.
I enjoy the swimming and I enjoy the athletics.
Yeah.
Yeah. those
Well,
two.
I don't really watch Olympics, but because now Nyajola,
Yeah?
you know.
Yeah, this has to be a topic. Webster.
Oh, guy was watching, and you know.
Why no Marathon? Why?
Friend,
Come on,
why? No, it's friend. What's wrong with you? Why are you embarrassing me?
No, I'm not
But why are
embarrassing you.
embarrassing
No, I'm not embarrassing you. No, Mara, it's not fair.
Can we go to break?
No, the thing is that Kim never told me about this. I don't know about it.
Marijuana, didn't you see Kim that low? I was like, about something is
Yeah,
different.
no, no, Mara. Yesterday.
Can we go on break, please?
No, yesterday.
Time out. These guys are embarrassing me. You guys are embarrassing me. All right, so we were watching, and apparently he tells me anyway, right? Because I was busy with other things.
Yeah.
Stop being that guy.
No.
And then now he says a Nigerian guy during a race, like I don't know if it's 800 or 400, tripped a South African guy.
Yeah.
To get
No.
the Nigerian guy
I
got
need to go back. Sorry, I
disqualified.
was busy this week, so I need to go back on my athletics. Yeah.
Yes, then he tripped a South African guy.
Is this true?
Like, was the
true.
trip intentional?
I don't know. It seems from our side, it seems like it was intentional because of the current beef.
What race was
between
this?
the-
Like 100 meter?
Yes, yesterday.
Did he get disqualified?
Yes, he got disqualified.
What?
And the South African guy that he tripped
sir, can you Google this?
actually won the
Or
race.
check it out.
Let's check.
It means you're gonna be
Why
typing
are
there
we going-
Nigerian tripping South African at
Yes.
the Olympics.
Oh, let me
Google
check
doesn't
this.
lie.
I'm trying to figure
And
out.
I'm thinking, what is with this beef? This beef is too big. You know, Nigerian
Tripping South African.
South.
Yeah, it says South Africa's men's.
Red.
Sorry,
Yeah?
South African?
South Africa's men's 400-meter relay team finished last in their heat.
Wait, this was the relay, ne?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they finished last on their heat on Friday morning after Anthony Nochi, I hope I'm spelling his surname, was tripped up in the third leg at the Paris Olympics. The South Africans were allowed to advance to the final after Nigeria were disqualified.
So the beef is just big. The beef
Hey.
is massive.
My Nigerian brothers, I love you. I'm with you. No. I'm not with this guy who trips us South African. So, wait,
the
do you
beef
think this
is
guy intentionally tripped him because of this whole Chidimma story?
You know what they also did? There's a concert, there's a festival that is run by Nigerians, right?
In South Africa?
No, not in
Oh.
South Africa, somewhere in the world. They withdrew South Africans. They actually cut
So
South
we are not
Africans.
allowed there?
Yes.
But what if I've got Nigerian friends and now my
My
Nigerian
friend,
lives love
let
me?
me tell you, the beef between South Africans and Nigerians.
No, I'm South African. I have no beef
Ish.
against any South African. I mean,
Nigerians.
Nigerian.
Well, I wouldn't say, I don't know. I don't have any Nigerian friends.
And this thing started a long time ago with Burna Boy and AKA thing.
Yeah,
That was
that's
trending.
They had
Now
beef.
it's, they had beef back in the
They had
days.
a fallout after All Eyes on Me. Right?
All eyes on me.
Yes.
You guys, where's Burna Boy, by the way?
He's
We
big.
don't care. As South
He's
Africans.
big.
I remember Burna Boy. Was it Burna Boy who says he will never perform in South Africa?
Yeah, he
And
said
then
he'll never come
on,
here again.
He came.
He came.
For Delicious, I think.
Yeah,
with
with
the-
the-
No,
festival.
no.
Delicious was like-
He didn't come for Delicious. He did his own event for FNB and he didn't sell tickets. And,
And
he
then
had to
he
cancel.
withdrew them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, he did like a...
Yeah, because
And
South Africans were like, you
No.
said you don't want to come to South Africa. Why all of a sudden?
You wanna do a
guess-
one-man show.
And guess what
Hey.
they're doing now to Tyler? Same thing. We'll come back to it.
Hey.
But Tyler, Lerato Khanyago, Pel Tusi,
Yeah.
DJ's booked.
DJ's book, but he apologized
Yeah.
like genuinely.
He didn't do it on radio, I hope. Or did he?
No, he did.
He did.
Just now he gets fired. Did he talk about it on radio?
I'm not sure if it was on radio.
But the thing is, remember, More Fire was, I think, also part of sponsoring or endorsing Chidimma. Yeah,
And now,
because
people said boycott and cancel More Fire. So South Africans are angry.
Serious?
I understand them.
Yeah.
But let's go on break.
Let's hope DJ Frida. And there's rumor, by the way, that Fresh might be coming back.
no, he is coming back next year,
Next year.
April.
Mara,
Two.
there's rumors about
Not for 7.
947.
947.
I think so.
No, he was on 947 though.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, he
after
did- he
that
did 947.
saga, yeah.
Isn't he going back to SABC or something of that sort?
No,
It's rumors, man. Because he was,
no, it was confirmed.
No, man, he was on was it on his show or what show where he talked about saying that he's gonna come back, but he can't say which radio station. You know? I don't know, but in
DJ
case
Fresh says he's heading back
Yeah.
to the SABC.
SABC.
Yeah, 947. DJ
947 is Prime Media.
DJ Fresh is set to make a return to the airwaves next year. The veteran broadcaster, whose real name is Tato Sigwane, has been off air nearly 4 years after being ex by 947 and Metro FM. But the radio personality recently told a news publication that he will be returning to radio in 2025. Okay, yeah, it was not specified which one.
Which radio?
Yeah, okay.
All right.
In any
But
case,
yeah,
Jeez, man.
he's also not from South Africa.
Who?
DJ Fresh. but I don't want to say.
What? No, hey.
Yeah, he's from Botswana.
He's from Botswana. Oh, man, he's actually
A South
open about it.
African. Yeah, no, he is.
Yeah, man,
but
he's-
also remember, he was married to Tabiso.
Oh,
Yeah, so-
okay. They went through the divorce, huh?
Yeah, they did.
Oh, yeah. I love how they went through the whole thing. And
Yeah, and I think that's what we, not divorce, but we are going to talk about going into business with your partner.
yay.
Yes.
Okay.
The advantages, the disadvantages.
So, is there... Okay, we'll talk about it, Mara. So, we're talking about what? Disadvantages and advantages of going into business with your
with
partner.
your partner? Yes.
Oh, interesting one.
Absolutely.
Advantages and disadvantages of doubling up on stress. That should be the title.
What's stress?
Doubling up on the stress.
What's stress?
You work with your partner at the office, you go home to the partner at
Is it
home.
stress though?
We'll talk about it when we
Okay.
return.
All right, cool.
Okay,
All right.
you can pause
Cool.
there.
All right, no stress.